All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And tonight, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers playing against the Brooklyn Nets here in Barclays Center. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for their matchup with the Hawks, that one will be the 7th on the season for them. The team will still be looking to improve each time they take the floor.
A look at the 76ers starting group. George out there with Prince. Then it's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2. And for Brooklyn, they've got Dylan Brooks. Fred VanVleet out there with Cameron Thomas. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Moon in at the 4 slot. For NBA fans. Early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
Now here's Vucevic. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. Embiid against Vucevic. From 13, Moon with a rebound. Here's Thomas. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Maxey surveys. Pass to George. Outside Maxey. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Nets. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good for Thomas.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Screen by Embiid. Driving to the basket, McCain. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Thomas. The shot. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop it. He was virtually unguardable.
And Brooklyn has possession after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. And it's Brooks missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor to the middle. And Prince with the bucket on the assist by George.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
Maxey against Van Vliet. Pass to Brooks. Now Thomas. The three is up. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
George for 3. Drops in the 3.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
Nets trail by 5. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Thomas for 3. Knocks down the triple. Thomas has got 7 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Prince finds Maxey. George with it. Pass to Embiid. Thomas with a steal. Fast break, Brooklyn. Finished off the break.
A slight bump on that play. Brooks just kind of shrugs it off.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's Embiid, covered by Vucevic. From 12 feet. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets.
Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. In the third spot, Joel Embiid.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Moon. And here's Thomas. Knocked loose. Here's McCain. Maxey with it, guarded by Van Vliet. They grab their own miss. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6. And the Nets with possession here. 4-point game. And this is their first time matched up with Philadelphia this year.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
Yeah, this period, they're letting them go to work, and it's paying off.
Maxey passes to George. Here's Prince. Outside Maxey. From deep. Brooks with the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's McCain in his last outing with 12 points. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Thomas. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. Embiid inside. Covered by Vucevic. Here's McCain. Philadelphia with another miss.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Thomas for 3. Prince grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Embiid finds Maxey. On the clock with a step back. The rebound by the Nets.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Moon, the pass to Thomas. Pulls it in from the elbow, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Inside, here's George. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. George has got his 2nd basket of the night. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
First in free throw percentage, and the way they attacked the glass was absolutely infectious, finishing in the top 10 in total rebounding in the league.
And looking closer at their free throw shooting last season, topping the league in that stat really shows you just how consistent this squad was from the line. The Nets with a lead. Thomas outside. Van Vliet against Maxey. Back to Thomas. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by George. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Back to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Lets the 3 fly. Brooklyn pulls it in. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Now here's Maxey. 32 points for him last game against Dallas.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
Maxey makes things happen with his hard work and determination as a scorer.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Now here's Beal. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Maxey with it. Van Vliet covering. Pass to Drummond. Back to Maxey. Brooks with the rebound.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. George with the bucket.
Boy, that's a hard shot. Even from that range, George had to get that one off against tough defense.
Nets trail by 4. And here's Brooks. An 11-point game for him in the win against Cleveland.
And he also contributed a couple blocks, too. Just a glimpse at the impact he had on defense.
Now here's Van Vliet. Stolen by Drummond. Here they come with numbers in transition. For 3, Maxey. Moon with a rebound.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Here's Van Vliet. Count it. Good.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred Van Vliet ready for it.
Brooks against George. Over to the wing. Here's McCain. Three-pointer, no good. For Brooklyn, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go. Brooks, the pass to Moon. This one for 3. Offensive board. Six to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Beal's shot is good.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Pass to Prince. Back to Maxey. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Moon. Back to Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Takes a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. George peels it out a bit. Pass to Prince. Now here's Drummond. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Maxey. And the three-pointer goes. Maxey's got 6.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Beal. Vucevic, a screen on Maxey. Here's Van Vliet. Rebound by Philadelphia. Prince has got 4 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet against Maxey. A minute 31 left in the first. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. The 3 from Prince. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Moon, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. Picked by Vucevic. Launches it. Paul George pulls it in. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Maxey, that's good.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc, you can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
Maxey's gone 2 for 5 from three-point range. Beal surveying the D. Beal with a screen on Maxey. It's Van Vliet with a drive. And you know, Clark, Fred Van Vliet gives you a number of things. Leadership might be the most important.
It is certainly one of his great attributes, B.A., when you look at Fred Van Vliet. Not very big, not super athletic, but a winner. Tough-minded, and highly skilled. Doesn't make mistakes with the ball. Gets other people's shots, and has proven to be a clutch and consistent quarterback at a really high level.
First free throw is good. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Both free throws good from Van Vliet.
You got to admire the steadfastness of Van Vliet. I mean, he's an anchor for his team because they know they can trust him.
Fultz against Van Vliet. Ball stolen. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Martin inside. Pass to Van Vliet. Pulls up at the elbow. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Council. Embiid passes to Fultz. Here's Yabusele. 1 second left. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Philadelphia. Moving the rock and looking for a shot, it's clear he's in a good rhythm. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here's Fultz. Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Markelle Fultz. And it's Council in at the small forward position. Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Embiid's got 8 points.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Beal against Fultz. Beal with it. Here's Thomas. Here's Clowney. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 5. Pass to Fultz. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Grayson Allen.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
A lot of pressure on Fultz, it seemed, once he was taken 1st overall, Clark.
Hey, that's part of being the #1 overall pick, B.A. The scrutiny and the pressure is significant. And it's really an interesting story with Fultz about how his shot really went off the rails once he got to the NBA. He said it felt like somebody was holding his arms down, which is hard to fathom. Since he's been able to work through that, he's shown you how valuable he can be as a scorer and distributor.
No good on the free throw. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner. And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
Here's Thomas. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Now here's Fultz. Out to the wing. Here's Yabusele from downtown. Boozer grabs the board. Allen outside. To the paint. Here's Martin. And the layup is good. Martin's got his first 2 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Beal against Fultz. Pass to Grimes. And here's Embiid. Low block shot. Blocked! And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. The Nets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Martin outside. Pass to Boozer. Now here's Beal. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. 5th best, Joel Embiid.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And the first one at the line is good.
What I admire about Beal is his work ethic, his desire to keep improving year after year.
And the Nets making a change here. Collins checked in. And it's tied up with that one. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Collins against Fultz. Pass to Grimes. Off target from three-point range. The Nets shooting the rock well at 46%. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Allen, he's checked in for Collins. Good on both.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free, and they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Here's Council. He's scoreless. Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. For Brooklyn, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Beal finds Thomas. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. To the middle. Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And now the Sixers on the break. Yabusele. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. But on Martin.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Gershon, number 7, shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Nets with the lead. Thomas outside. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Three-pointer, Beal, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to review the game plan. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
Get on your feet. Get loud. It's time for team hype.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Brooklyn. Brooks comes in for Allen. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And they're pushing it up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Thomas for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Nice job finding the open teammate that time. What a pass right there from Embiid.
Beal outside. Vucevic, the pass to Thomas. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
76ers trail by 4. Here's McCain. He's got 5. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Vucevic, the pass to Thomas.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
His 3rd personal foul.
Collins, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Council. Brooks against Prince. Vucevic, a screen on Prince. Back to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
When Vucevic is rolling to the basket like that, there aren't many guys that are willing to get in his way to stop it.
76ers trail by 4. Now here's Maxey. 9 points in the game. Pass to Drummond. Here's Prince. Collins defending. Here's Grimes. Shot clock at 5. Back to Prince. Let's go with a 3. target from range. Prince has gotten his second bucket.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Brooks, the pass to Beal. Uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for him.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Maxey passes to Drummond. Here's McCain. He's got 5. From deep three-point land. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Now Beal. 10 points for him. Collins outside. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. Number 1, the Nets. 4th, the Sixers.
You know, you really didn't want to send either team to the line if you had any ideas about winning.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw is good from Collins. Brooklyn making a switch here. Moon's checked in. George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And so he hits both. And here's George. They'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Down low. Here's Drummond. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Vleet's checked in for Collins. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
And it's Thomas off the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Team.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Maxey. He's got 9. To the inside, Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Few players get more dunks than Drummond. He's a center who plays like a traditional center, looking to throw it down every chance he gets.
Thomas outside. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Pass to Moon. Picked by Vucevic. Fires for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. for three, Maxey. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Moon. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And out the line, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's McCain, hounded by Beal. A nice shot by McCain.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Here's Beal. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Beal's got 12.
Such a tough guard. I mean, Beal mixing it up inside, coming out on top in that battle.
The 76ers have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Now here's Drummond. 5 points in the game. Pass to George. Here's McCain, hounded by Beal. Here's McCain. 6 on the shot clock. 4-3. Rebound Brooklyn. Moon's got 4 rebounds now. Now Beal. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
The 76ers making a switch here. Grimes is checked in.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 9. It's George on the wing for 3. The rebound by the Nets. And here's Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Vucevic finds Brooks. George with the block.
Timed it beautifully, and George able to send it back with authority.
Maxey passes to Prince. Here's McCain, hounded by Beal. Pass to McCain. Prince, a screen on Beal. Kept alive. The kick out to Maxey. The Sixers with another miss.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Rebound by the 76ers. Prince has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Grimes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
First one falls.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Allen, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Collins comes in for Bradley Beal. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Nets with a lead. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
All right, man. It's time for the dance dance. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
Fourth in free throw percentage. And when it came to team turnovers, they sadly fell into the bottom third of the NBA. Defenses had a pretty easy time getting them off balance and forcing mistakes with the ball. That's really something they've got to work on.
And when you think about how well they shot the ball from the line last season, it really stands out, finishing in the top 5 and really taking advantage of any opportunity they got to cash in from the stripe. Brooks finds Van Vliet. Brooks a screen on Maxey. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Here's Moon. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Allen on the wing. The three. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Nets lead by 4.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Van Vliet against Maxey. Pass to Prince.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
George outside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition. Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Pass to Allen. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Here's Grimes. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas. George outside. Back to Prince. Maxey against Van Vliet. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Allen. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Here's George, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
These are his first free throws of the game.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
First one falls for him.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
one misses. Nets leading by 3. Van Vliet outside. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. It's going to go on Paul George. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line, Fred VanVleet. At the line, 2 times.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. 76ers trail by 4. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up.
At the line for Philadelphia, McKean with 1 shot.
.26 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Van Vliet against Maxey. Soft touch off the glass. Van Vliet's got 7 points.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Here's Grimes. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Pass to Allen. Takes the 3. The shot off that time. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Nets. They lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Great to have you with us. Starting out, let's check out the award winners for Players of the Week. For the West, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately for this guy, Victor, 7'4". This dude is 7'4". Folks, I mentioned because skills-wise, he's kind of like a small forward.
Lots of great NBA players from France, but he has a good shot at being the best of that group. Switching back now to the Philadelphia 76ers, they've been fighting it out through the first half of play.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent. Tough to win with lapses at that end.
Yeah, they got to clamp down in the second half, man. Better communication and multiple efforts.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
76ers trail by 3. Fred VanVleet out there with Cameron Thomas. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Moon in at the 4-man position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Pass to McCain. Over Thomas. Brooks with the rebound. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Noise for your
Brooklyn making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. In the third spot, Fred VanVleet.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Moon. Pass to VanVleet. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's McCain. For 3, Maxey. Drains the triple. Maxey's got 17 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's McCain. Embiid. Ooh, poked away. George against Brooks. Embiid, a screen on Brooks. 5 to shoot. Here's George. And finally, they hit one. 10 points for him.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Now here's George. 10 points for him. The kick out to Maxey from behind the arc. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field. Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Here's George. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
VanVleet against Maxey. To the middle. They need this. And Brooks with the layup.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Now here's George. 12 points for him. Prince, a screen on Brooks. George against Brooks. Fades away. And that one's long. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to VanVleet. Here's Moon. Embiid covers. Thomas outside. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Thomas has got 23 points.
Fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
All right, a good chance to get an update on Nikola Vucevic's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the athletic trainer for Brooklyn provided some info for us. A bruised tailbone is what he's saying. Nothing too serious, but definitely a pain in the you-know-what. Any injury is the last thing you want this earlier in the year. A bad break for them, Brian.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Don't care how strong you are, how big you are, what you think you can do, Embiid is a load to handle. Joel will get to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
First free throw is good.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And so he makes both from the line.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
Now here's Vucevic. Pass to Moon. The rebound by Embiid.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Prince. He's got 5.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
His third personal foul, 10 seconds.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taurean Prince, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first.
You know, one of the things that makes Taurean Prince a real asset is that he embraces his role. It could be points, maybe it's boards. Whatever you want him to do, he pretty much can do it.
So he gets them both.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
Pass to Vucevic. Oh, George with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Prince. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Prince has got 4 points in the quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
That is a pretty finish. Defense did all they could there, but he just outwilled them.
Pass to Embiid. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Embiid, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
knocks down the first one. Some changes for Brooklyn. Martin, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Bradley Beal in for Moon. The 76ers also with a sub. Grimes is checked in. And Embiid drops them both. Nets trail by 5. Brooks outside. Back to Beal. Fades and shoots. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Grimes. Thomas defends. Pass to Embiid. Maxey against Van Vliet. Outside Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Over Van Vliet. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 19 points.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Van Vliet, the pass to Beal.
76ers foul. Joel Embiid. 4th personal foul. First team foul.
He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Bradley Beal. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Beal. Andre Drummond is checked in for the Sixers. And Beal drops them both. Maxey with it. He's got 19. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Here they are, Team Hype. Come on, let's hit it for Team Hype.
That's tipped. Stolen by Van Vliet. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Dillon Brooks never afraid to flex on defense in these tough finish situations. He's a very physical player. I love it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Prince. And here's Drummond. Outside Maxey from the arc. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Maxey's got 22 points.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Thomas outside. Oh, they pick off the pass. And now the Sixers on the break. Brooklyn pulls it in. Brooks has got rebound number 8 now. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His third personal foul. Third team foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Caleb Martin stepping to the line with 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. Now here's Maxey. 22 points for him. Pass to Prince. Here's McCain. Here's Grimes. And the 3 off target.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Thomas. And again, it's the Nets missing. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Grimes. Here's McCain. Pure from 3-point range. McCain's got 16 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now Thomas. 25 points in the game. Good on the 13-footer. Thomas has got 6 here in the quarter.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Van Vliet against Maxey. Here he goes. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Martin. Nets trail by 5. Pass to Beal. Now here's Van Vliet. Drummond defending. Here's the floater. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. Allen, he's checked in for Thomas.
1 time from the line.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And it's Allen with the ball for the Nets. They trail by 7. Van Vliet, the pass to Martin. Pass to Beal. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
3-level score. Beal can make every type of shot, and he's made a lot of them tonight.
Here's McCain. 16 points for him. Inside. To the wing, right side. Here's Yabusele. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. And here's Allen. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Van Vliet. Down low. Oh, Drummond with a block.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Nets trail by 5. Martin with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Connects from downtown. Van Vliet's got 10 points in the game.
He didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Pass to Maxey. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Team's 5th foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Council's checked in.
One shot.
Well, they're doing really good work at the free throw line this half. I think that bodes well for their chances to close this game out.
Brooklyn's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Allen with it. Pass to Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Grimes. Now Maxey. Guarded by Van Vliet. Maxey against Van Vliet. Now here's Maxey. He's got 25. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got 27 points. Nets trail by 7. Pass to Boozer. Here's Clowney. And here's Van Vliet. Maxey covering. Van Vliet against Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the high post. Now here's Beal. From outside the arc. The rebound by Maxey.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Here's Grimes. Knocks it down from distance. And now it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
A minute 15 left in the third quarter of the game. Van Vliet against Maxey. Van Vliet, the pass to Beal. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Drummond. Here's Grimes. 7 points in the game.
Nets foul. Boozer. 5th personal foul.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game.
Quentin Grimes, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Pass to Boozer. Beal with it. They can't stop the run with that one. Philadelphia leading by 11. To the paint. Clowney pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Beal's shot is off.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
One shot.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Brooklyn. It's a 14-point game. To get back on track. That shot off.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. Back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Nets trail by 14. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. They've got Joel Embiid, and it's Grimes in at the 2. Here's Collins. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a 3-point play here.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Collins. At the line, 1 time.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Poke loose. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Embiid passes to Fultz. Back to Embiid. Shots blocked. Now Thomas. Pass to Boozer. Beal from outside. Buries it from 3. Beal's got 22.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Fultz against Collins. Embiid a screen on Collins. Fultz can't get it to go. Nets trail by 8. Collins outside. And here's Thomas. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Outside for Fultz. Embiid, a screen on Allen. Here's Council. Rejected by Allen. Thomas against Fultz. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Now here's Thomas, pounded by Fultz. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And out the line, shooting 2, Cameron Thomas.
Free throw good. Thomas. Martin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Andre Drummond is checked in for the Sixers. Maxey comes in for Fultz. Good on both. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Collins against Maxey. Down low. Pass to Council. The three is up. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Drummond's got his third assist of the night.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Thomas passes to Beal. Now Martin. Drummond defending. Martin finds Thomas. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 14. Gabaselli. Great D that time from Allen. Nets trail by 9. Beal outside. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Here we go, fans. Get on your feet. Get loud. It's time for T-Hype. Get loud, fans. On the court, your host with
Brooklyn making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's McCain. Brooks defending. Uneasy, too, on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now here's Thomas. The D's right on him. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. From the high post, deep drills it.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Nets making their last shot. For 3, Maxey. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
One of the key components of Drummond's game, he's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Thomas outside. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, Collins stepping to the line with 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Collins. The Sixers lead by 6. Outside Maxey. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Checking in at about 200 pounds, Maxey is much stronger than he appears.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw's good from Maxey.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Now here's Thomas. Collins, high post. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal foul.
It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
At the line, Collins. At the line, 2 times.
Free throw is good from Collins. And both free throws good for Collins. The Sixers lead by 6. Here's McCain. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's Thomas on the wing. Rebound by Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 14. Maxey attacking. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
strong take by the wily Maxey. He is fantastic at turning on the Jets.
And here's Thomas. Pass to Collins. Here's the three. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Maxey with it. Thomas defends. And it's Maxey missing.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Thomas with the ball. Collins outside. The three. Rebound by Philadelphia. McCain's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Maxey. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Maxey's got 33.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Beal. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Maxey against Collins. Now here's Maxey. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Willing to sacrifice himself for the play, Maxey takes the foul and keeps going.
Shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops him first.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
Prince is checked in for Drummond. Both free throws good from Maxey.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Now Thomas. He gets it in there. Thomas has got 10 points in just the second half.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Grimes. Here's McCain. It's good. McCain's got 20 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Vucevic. Here's Brooks. Got a piece of it.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
Here's McCain. 3-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Maxey against Van Vliet. Vucevic, the pass to Thomas. Puts up a 3. And Grimes pulls it down. The Sixers lead by 10. Pass to Maxey. On the clock. No good there. Vucevic with some nice D. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Nets. Van Vliet outside. Now Thomas jacks up a 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. Maxey against Van Vliet. Here's McCain. Back to Maxey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Maxey's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Allen outside. Back to Van Vliet. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Great work by Van Vliet. So good at carving out space on the interior.
Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Maxey. Lays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got 39.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Maxey against Van Vliet. And he drives in. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's now his 5th turnover of the game. Gotta squeeze that orange.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Moon's checked in for Allen. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Paul George comes in for Grimes. Philadelphia leading by 9. Maxey finds George. Back to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Van Vliet. To the middle. Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. And here's Thomas. Pass to Brooks. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 10 points in just the second half.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Embiid elevates!
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Nets trail by 8. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Come on, everybody. You get to see yourself on the next one. Let's hear it for all our dancers, even the non-dancers.
And the Nets with possession here. Brooks, the pass to Thomas. Up and in on the layup. Thomas has got 9 points in the quarter.
Good on Brooks for making that extra pass. That was the smart play.
The Sixers lead by 6. Maxey with it. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Now here's Thomas. Tries to spin move. Puts it up. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Prince can't hit. Nets trail by 8. Brooks outside. And some very quick points for him on that possession. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Embiid. Over Vucevic. The offensive rebound.
Oh, man.
Oh,
What a punch that was.
bad intentions.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Now here's Thomas. Van Vliet outside. Picked by Vucevic. Van Vliet, the pass to Vucevic. And Embiid with the block.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
Brooks against Maxey. And 1:01 left to play in the fourth. The shot no good. And Brooks has got the ball here for Brooklyn, trailing by 8. Over to the wing. Here's Moon. And again, it's Brooklyn. 46 seconds left in the final quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
His third personal foul.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
.43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Van Vliet.
Tell you what, these guys are really showcasing themselves defensively here. Van Vliet knows his team needs him to deliver much in the clutch. So all he does is dial up that intensity.
Embiid finds Maxey. Doubled by Van Vliet. It's George on the wing. Here's McCain. Thomas defends. Pass to Embiid. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3.
Timeout.
And the 76ers lead by 7.
And Embiid does have this range. I mean, it's something the defense has to respect.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. 19 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Here's Thomas for 3. The rebound by Maxey. So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Joel, in the past, you've certainly had your critics, and you have not run from them. What are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
Well, you do have the ability to dominate every single night. Good luck moving forward.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.